friends, welcome back. It is time for us to write our paragraph for our narrative writing. Remember, we've been working on the topic, recount a time you went to the park. Here is what you're going to need today. You will need your outline that we have been working on. You are also going to need a clean sheet of lined paper as well as a pencil. So if you need to pause the video to take a moment to get those things, go ahead and do that now. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we have put together our story of recounting a time we went to the park. We drew pictures about the beginning, middle, and end. Then we wrote some quick notes that were our words that told us about the beginning, middle, and end, and added in some feelings as well. So now we're going to take this outline and create our paragraph. So you should have a clean sheet of paper. And the first thing I want to do is I want to give this a title. Friends, think about books that you read. All of those have titles. Usually titles are 1 or 2 words. Sometimes they're a little bit longer. They always start with capital letters, and when we're writing, we underline them. So what do you think could be like 1 or 2 words maybe we could make our title? Now, you don't have to make your title the same as mine. You can think of your own title. If you would like to use my title, that would be okay, but you can think of your own. So I think I'm just going to make my title The Park. Now, here's what I want you to notice. I want you to notice, underline that. I want you to notice that I wrote on the line. My title is not floating up here in space where all of this white space is. It is also, both of those words are capitalized, and then it's underlined. So go ahead, take a moment, give yourself a title, and then come on back. Remember, our holes are on the left side if you have holes. Same with our red margin should be on the left side. You should also have this empty space where there's no lines. Please make sure your empty space is not at the bottom, okay, because then it's upside down. That empty space tells you that that is the top. Okay, we have our title, and I'm going to go to the next line. So I'm going to start my paragraph. Now I want to remember my 2-finger space indent. I always have to start with that 2-finger space indent for my very first sentence. So looking back at my quick notes, I wrote for the beginning, one Saturday, arrived, saw one child, and my feelings were excited. So I need to think about how I can include those things in my sentence. So now my job is to take this information that I wrote and turn it into complete sentences. Because friends, is one Saturday, is that a complete sentence? No. Is arrived a complete sentence? No. Okay, these are not complete sentences. I have to turn them into complete sentences. Okay, so let's see how I'm going to do that. So 2-finger space indent, and I'm going to go ahead and start one Saturday, comma, my kids and I went to the park. Period. So there's my one Saturday that I used. Let's see. I used the word arrived. When we arrived, there's that word I used. We were excited. There's my feeling word. Excited to see another child. There. Period. Okay, so now I have taken what I wrote right here in my quick notes and my feelings, one Saturday, arrived, saw one child, and excited. And now I wrote them as complete sentences. One Saturday, my kids and I went to the park. When we arrived, we were excited to see another child there. One Saturday, arrived, saw another child, but it is now they are in complete sentences. Okay, remember, yours should sound different than mine. Our sentences should not be exactly the same because your experience was different than my experience. Okay, all right, so now I have next slide, ran around, and happy. Now I need to turn these into complete sentences. It might be one sentence, it might be more than one sentence. I had to use more than one sentence for that beginning part. So next, comma, we ran happily, there's my feeling word, around the park and went down the slide. Okay, so going back here, I had next, I had slide, I had ran around, and I had happy. Here we are, next, ran around, happy, I made it happily, that's fine, and went down the slide. Okay, now I'm on my next one. Later, ate a snack, played more, and hungry. All right. Later, comma, we felt hungry and stopped for a snack. Then we played some more. Okay. Again, I have later, ate a snack, played more, and hungry, and I included all of those. The last one, I have lastly, said goodbye, went home, and tired. So that's going to be my ending. Lastly, comma, we said goodbye to our new friend and went home feeling tired. There we go. That's it. There's my paragraph. One Saturday, my kids and I went to the park. When we arrived, we were excited to see another child there. Next, we ran happily around the park and went down the slide. Later, we felt hungry and stopped for a snack. Then we played some more. Lastly, we said goodbye to our new friend and went home feeling tired. All right, friends, it is your turn to now take your outline using those quick notes and feelings and turning it into a complete paragraph. Remember, yours should sound different than mine. Great job.